Dick Cheney's on the Today Show. Matt Lauer is going to ask him a couple of questions and about torture, and I think actually they're very good questions. Let's see Cheney's response.
So let me ask you this question. I asked President Bush the same question. If an American citizen were to be taken into captivity in Iran, for example, and the government of Iran were to look at that person and say, we think you're a spy for the U.S. or you're here to carry out a covert operation, would it be okay for the Iranian government to waterboard that American citizen?
Well, we probably would object to it.
On the grounds that it's torture?
On the grounds that we have obligations towards our citizens, and that we do everything we can to protect our citizens and to put them through a process that we think is appropriate.
So why was it okay for us to use what most people would say was torture against terror suspects?
Well, remember, first of all, these were not American citizens.
That's a great answer. That's the rest of the world is going to love us for that answer. They're like, it's like, you got to understand something. The people we tortured weren't Americans. So who gives a damn? No, of course Iran doesn't get to torture Americans, doesn't get to waterboard Americans, because they're Americans. Hello, Matt Lauer, anything up there? The pomposity of this and the arrogance is overwhelming. He continues.
If the government of Iran were to capture someone and say, we have reason to believe that you're a spy or you're carrying out an operation that could be damaging to our country, would you object, or would you say they did what they had to do to get the information they needed at the time?
Well, I think we would object because we wouldn't expect an American citizen to be operating that way.
That's fantastic, man. Well, that would be an American citizen, and by definition, an American citizen is always innocent. And by definition, non-American citizens are always guilty. Matt, what's with these dense questions? Well, you know, one thing you got to hand to Cheney is that he just doesn't give a damn. He's like, okay, I'm on this side. I'm going to torture everybody I find. If you torture one of mine, I'm going to be outraged. And I like the no true Scotsman line of thinking that he's using. No true Scotsman would do that. No true American citizen would be a spy anyway. Like we don't have spies, right, Dick Cheney? Right? His hypocrisy is amazing in its breadth. I tip my hat to you, Dick Cheney, for surprising us yet again with a, yeah, what are you going to do about it? We're Americans, you're not. Gee, I wonder why people didn't like the Bush-Cheney administration around the world. Can't quite figure it out.